Yeah. So here I got somebody that just clicked in. I think if I have it right, just to let them know that I am on. So there's that. We got the World card. For who all has a problem with getting out the house around this time? Around the winter time, the sun starts to like go away in a way. You know, a lot more clouds. So we're gonna see what else the Spirit have for us today. Thank you so much. What else does Spirit have for us today? The next one, the Magician. So we are doing really well. We're doing well. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So we got the World and the Magician. Come through. These are major cards. Come through. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy for everyone. Oh. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive. They said plan carefully before taking your next action. Okay, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. So someone's watching over you. They are setting the plan for this Magician in this world right here. They are setting the plan. Your ancestors are guiding you. They said, look, pay attention now. They said, pay attention now. Okay, because we got something for you is in store, darling. Darling, okay? Hello, Miss Queen. Welcome in. All right, the next one. Oh, and that flew off easily. Lovely. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of abundance. If you claim it, drop them doves, okay? Borrowing wisely or paying off a debt. Sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. Okay, and the thing is, there's a plan here. As you can see, your hand is on the money, your eye is on the prize, and you're being guided. And here they said, they thought you was crippled back then. You know, whoever, they thought they crippled you. They thought they screwed you over, that you was not going to be able to live a joyous, happy life after that, after what they did to you. But check out the universe come through. They said, here, baby, here you go. What they thought, huh? Hello, Sammy. Welcome in. What they thought, huh? They thought you was just going to lay down forever? Oh, no. Not with your ancestors and your guides behind you. I don't think so. They said, no. Ooh. No. Renewal. Told you. They thought they had you crippled, but here comes a renewal. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head into a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So they thought they had you. You had the Magician, the World. Okay, your peoples is guiding you. Your eyes on the prize. Your money is in your hand. It's there. They thought they crippled you. No, the universe is going to give you. Bam, you got that renewal. You got that renewal, honey. Yeah. Your guides are not playing with you. For those that thought they had you down, baby, they got another thing coming. Sammy, if you want to come on, let me know. Thank you so much. The Hermit. So some of us were in the Hermit mode. Yes, and that's where that renewal came from, right? Boom, bam. You rose up from being that hermit. You was like, you know, it's time. Let's go. All right. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor or self-discovery. I think, you know, I hate to always refer to myself, but if I'm part of the collective, I'm going to. So I did the Hermit mode. I did that thing. I was in there. It's that shadow work. It's the shadow work for me. I was in there. Okay, and now it's the renewal, another renewal. So as we keep going through our shadow work, it's never over. Okay, I know, and shadow work be hard as hell because Spirit be testing you, something serious. Like Spirit does not care. Spirit does not care. Spirit is like, oh yeah, you thought you were done? Juggle these. Juggle these. So let's throw all the obstacles at you at the same time and see if you can handle that. And Spirit is saying, For whoever's out there, you were doing too much, okay? You were doing too much. You were juggling time, money. You're on the ledge. You're just going through it. They said you need to bring balance. It's time to bring balance. So this hermit mode, if you're in the hermit mode right now, it's time for you to focus on that balance. It's time for you to start balancing out between work. Because remember, what I feel strongly, what they're leading you to, your spiritual journey, they said that they want you to gain clarity. Gain the clarity and know that it's time for you to either seek out or become a spiritual mentor. All right. So it's time for you to put your priorities in order, because this renewal, this world is here. It's time. You are now the magician. You hold the key in your hand to this success and this abundance that's coming through. Okay. They said this is the end. Yeah. It's the end of the situation. You are now looking out. You're saying, there's so much for me more for me. Dang, I said that backwards. There's so much more for me more. That's how they wanted it. Me more. So they want you to pay attention to you more and what your purpose is. So it's the end of the situation. It's time for a new happiness. Opportunities are now afoot. It's the weight off your shoulder. Remember when you were juggling this crap? You were juggling it. You're like, look, y'all can have it. It's time for me to do what I love. Yes, start getting in there. So you're going to start getting recognition for the quality of work that you've been doing. You know, you've been grinding. You went on your hermit mode. You backed up a little bit. You surveyed the scene like a hawk. Like, oh, coming through on all of y'all. Okay, so this is how you did it. You just laid your swords down and you said, you know what? I'm done fighting. It's time. Sahara, welcome in. It's time. So, oh, and look at that. Yeah, stand up for yourself and what you believe. It's time. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Not everybody's out to fight you. Not everyone is against you. So I started personally, what I did, I sat down and just started writing down people that were close to me, that I thought were close to me, and literally going down the line on what is their importance in my life. Because some people don't belong there, right? Some people are wolves in sheep clothing. Look at that. You got the 8 of Pentacles. Honey, whoever this message is for, you're either going to be going back to school, taking a seminar. You're increasing. You have switched your world. You have now, your manifestations are coming in. You have switched your way of thinking. You have become the magician. You said enough of this. You was in hermit mode and you said, you know, with all this bullshit that's going on, I am done. You had the hermit mode. You was juggling too much at one time. Okay, they said some of you guys need a spiritual mentor. I don't know if you guys are shy or you just don't trust them. Everybody's been through some shit, but everybody, you know, they said not everybody's out to hurt you. So if you need that help, reach out, okay? Because you're going to be doing what you love. It's going to catapult you. You're going to be catapulted once you have decided to lay your burdens down and take that step out into the new, into the renewal, into what you have seen during this hermit mode, that it's really time. Okay? Again, they're honing in on working on what you love. What you love is going to bring you that abundance, and abundance doesn't necessarily mean money. Some of us might be lonely. You're going to end up meeting new people that actually match your vibrations here. Okay? Because the worst thing on your spiritual journey is to be around people that don't understand. It's just like, why am I even talking to you? Why are you here? You know? And a lot of them too, they see you're growing and they don't want you to. I'm going to be honest. They seriously don't want you. Don't mind my hair to win. The wind was mine. But they seriously don't want you to grow past them. They want you to have it, but they don't want you to have more than them. So, the dreamer. Like I said. Okay, so Spirit is talking through these cards. The dreamer. It's a new start. Trust yourself. You got this. Trust yourself. Push past your fears. Push past that ego that's holding you back. Push past it. I had to push past and get the hell out the house this morning. Okay? Push past. Because I'm telling you, that hermit mode, that retrograde, I literally, yes, you guys saw me on social media and everything, but I wasn't really doing my lives or anything. I was reserving. I was in that hermit mode because there's a renewal. There's something going on. This has happened before. Okay, this has happened before, but this time it is going to be the way it's supposed to be. No more distractions. You have learned from doing too much to coming within yourself, to start listening to your guides. Okay, seeking out spiritual help doesn't necessarily mean it has to be an outside source. A lot of us have awakened. A lot of us now know who our guides are. They have introduced themselves, because in the beginning when you're awakening, it's so exciting. What you forgot to do, you forgot to ask who the fuck is talking to you, right? So eventually, excuse my French, but eventually you start to ask, who the hell are you? And what are you, what, you know? So you start to dream, you start dreaming bigger. Doors are opening, and I feel like time is not a factor for you at this point. It is right on time. It's divine timing. This is the divine timing period we've all been waiting for. Oh, we've been waiting for this divine timing, and it's here. Oh, just like that. Planning for long term. Yes, just like that. Abundance from past choices. You chose the right path. So if you felt like you was on a spiritual journey and it just seems like nothing was working out, Spirit is here to let you know you did it. Victory, you have won. Is yours, right? But they said just be patient and decide. They said be patient as you decide what's next. So we're ready to step forward. We're ready. We is out of here. We ready. We ready to go. Now, in the time that we have spent on the hermit mode and contemplation, carefully decide your next move. Because your next move, I'm strongly feeling, it's going to be that lover, that house, that marriage, that everything that you've ever wanted, is coming in. Rapid change. Yes, everything you've ever wanted. Rapid change is coming in now. It's going to travel. Some of you guys have started new businesses or have a new business venture, but it's going to require you to travel. This card is saying, business is traveling. It's fire. It's hot. These are 8 of Wands. It is coming in. Star Spangled Banner. Follow your intuition. Follow your guides. They're telling you exactly where to go. They still won't stop. Stop. Don't focus on the negative, okay? Let go of the fear that things are not going to work out the way you expect them to, and just go with the flow. You see how that water is flowing? But don't worry about these glasses back here. Because you know what? These are just 2 cups. What if you follow the flow of the river? You got the entire river. So it's time to, go with the flow. Water and fire. It's time to balance it out, right? It's time to balance it out. So, yeah, Spirit has a lot to say. They said, don't trust your intuition. Okay, you have a deep love for friends and family. Follow your heart. A lot of us don't like to hear that because we feel like our heart has deceived us, but our heart didn't deceive us. The people we trusted with our heart deceived us. Our heart didn't deceive us. It's being patient. Deliberate. Be deliberate with your heart. And be patient. Know that you deserve love. Know that you deserve love too. Know that all your manifestations are already yours. You should right now be living in a time of celebration, even though it feels kind of awkward that you don't know where you're going. But remember, you're going to go with the flow. Remember, your spirit guides are guiding you. They're guiding you to the the next level. They want to also remind you that if there's any drama around you, just walk away from it. Just chuck the deuces up. Because you didn't go through all of that to go back, right? So sometimes it's better to just be like, you know what? One of these. Like, yeah. I don't think so. I just heard, be conscious about your heart. Be conscious-minded with what's going on here. It's the love, compassion for yourself, compassion for other people, but don't sacrifice you at the end. You should never be the sacrifice in the end of it all. Off the top. Okay. And by the way, you're very ambitious. Okay. And they said earlier to pick your battles wisely. I have a strong feeling with this. Like sometimes we just want to just like click through. Like I know the hell you are not. But sometimes you don't need to even exert that energy. Why? Because you're not even on their fucking level. You're moving forward. You're the dreamer. You're the magician here. Okay? So you don't want, if you're the magician, you don't want to have to be transmuting this bullshit. You don't want to be transmuting this shit. Oh, Sahara, that's not henna, baby. That's actually tattoos. It's all me, baby. So, and I got so many. But they said that these ideas that you've had during this time, it is time to refine them. Because these downloads, stop playing with your downloads, man. Stop playing with your downloads. There's no real need for you to be playing with them. They gave you a plan, now implement it. They gave you a plan, now implement it. Yes, ma'am.
Wondered how long you might be.
I don't know. I just got here.
Okay.
About a half hour, maybe 45 minutes.
Oh, okay, sure. That's good.
Okay.
That's great. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. So, I snagged a room at the library. Smart thinking. I implemented the plan. I understood the assignment. All right. Great message. I look beautiful. Thank you so much, Kelly. I haven't seen you in a while. I want to welcome everyone in. For those that just came in, this is a reading. This is a collective reading, and it's just basically saying that all your manifestations are about to come in. They're coming in strong. Don't pay attention to the drama. Don't get drawn back into the 3D. For those that has transcended to different frequency levels, stay there. Okay. I know it gets lonely. Trust me. I know. But don't worry, making room for new ones to come in, for new people to come in that now match the different frequency that you're on. Because before you were on, yes, you were awakened. So you were on the awakened frequency. Now you are awake. So I was talking to a friend of mine, spirit, a friend of mine yesterday, and I said, everyone is saying that they're awakening when they're really waking up. Now they're awake. So you can't be in the awakening stage forever. You have to be now awake. You have to be awake and stop saying, I'm still awakening. I'm still awake. No, now you're awake, and now your gifts are heightening because you are awake. And it's time to take control of that. Really. Put your foot in it. Okay? Be like, look, hermit mode sometimes hermit mode doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be depressed. So it doesn't have to be a depressing. It is very emotional. Wait, I just saw a green light. Green light. If someone a green, green might be your favorite color. This message is for you. Some form of a green, but I did see like stoplights and green for go. Oh, I just got a tingle. So, they want you to communicate clearly and concisely about where you're going. You already did what you want. Now it's time to do it. It's time to do it. You want me to keep going? That's the reading. It is time to do it. That is the reading. So now we're going to move on to the Divine Oracle. I'm going to leave these cards out right here because I have a strong feeling that I will be referencing to it. Okay, Spirit said yes, we will. Your favorite color is green. So if you're liking the green or shades of green, they just flashed in front of me was the red that they showed me. They showed me a traffic sign and they showed the green. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set these cards up because I'm going into round 2. Now, this is your Divine Oracle, and some of you guys seen me perform the Divine Oracle deck with song, and I literally shuffle and I go down, and trust me, the message hits deep whenever I do that. No matter how many times, it's the same cards. I never switch them around or anything of that sort, and no matter how the cards lay, that message is for you. All right. So Sahara, congratulations. If this message with the World card and the Dreamer and the Magician, and that you were juggling too much and you're ready, the ancestors are guiding you. I hope this message was for you as well. Hello, Stacy. We're now in the second segment of the impromptu live. Also, if you want to book a private reading, please visit my website at www.blisscreations.net. Also, my phone number and everything that you need is in the bio. Stacy said, may I get a reading? Yes, you can. Readings are donational. So if you like a reading, you can Cash App Love of a Dove. If somebody would put that there, I'll try to do it myself. But in the meantime, as I'm reading, you can do it here on the live, Cash App Love of a Dove. And I'd say this is just donations. So, and being that it's quick, it's $10. Okay? I can go into details, but I probably won't on live because it's live. You don't want everybody in your business. But you can $10. I'll see what Spirit has to say to you for today. But in the meantime, right now it's the collective. And if you have done that, Stacy, just go ahead and say done, and I'll start your reading after I'm done with this. No, I don't have the Apple Pay. You can go to my website and you can click on donation, and you can put your donation in and just press send, and I'll get it. And the button on there is, you could just put whatever you want. Like I said, it's $10 for a quick read. It's gonna be real basic. It's not gonna be as much as in details. This is literally energy for energy. You feel me? So, but it'll be good enough, I guess. So go ahead to the website. That's www.blisscreations.net. Scroll down or even search donation, and it will say you'll have a multitude of, you just put the Magic Tower 1, 2, 3 or Love of a Dove, and it will give you a listing of the donation tip jar, and you just go ahead and do your thing. All right. Oh, so Spirit was automatically address your addictions. All right. So some people, we all have addictions. And sometimes shit gets tough, but addressing it is the first thing. It could also be addictions to drama, especially with that. That's where they had me put in conflict. That's where they had me put let me see. Did you want to address your addictions out? Okay, yeah. So that Spirit wanted that card. You wanted to address your addictions, and this is going with the first reading. Is the second reading part of the first reading? So this is a whole new reading. All right, thank you. All right, so scratch what I said. Spirit was like, no, the first reading was the first reading. This is the second one. So now we're gonna just put these up in. Sometimes Spirit will have me put some of the cards together, and this time Spirit said no. This is a whole. So this one is addressing your addictions. This is coming from your oracle, your Divine Oracle. All right. Accept disappointments with grace. So some of us were disappointed. A lot of us want what we want, you know, and when we don't get it, we get disappointed. People disappoint us, but they said do it with grace. Like, you don't have to be bitter. You do not have to be bitter at all. Okay, thank you so much. They want you to retreat. Whoever you are, make the necessary sacrifice. So this is definitely, someone here is going through a disappointment. They might have reverted back to their addictions, to their old ways. They might have went back to things that did not serve in their highest good, because that's where the comfort zone was. That's where how they were able to cope and deal with the disappointment that came along with the situation and or the person. Spirit wants you to retreat and make the necessary sacrifices here. They want you to retreat and make the necessary sacrifice. That's some deep shit. Oh. They want you to learn to say no. A lot of us have that. That's an addiction. That literally is an addiction. You know? Learn to say no. Stop being the yes man. And saying no doesn't mean that you're mean. Does not mean that you're mean. Live your soul and not your role. A lot of us are stuck in situations because we've been placed in a role that's not even us. I don't even like this shit. Literally. You be sitting there like, I don't even like them. How the hell? So say no. This will avoid you living in a situation that you don't belong in. Because if you had said no from the jump, you wouldn't be there. Thank you so much. I want to thank everyone for the references down in the comment box there. Yeah, do something different. Wish is to start saying no. And start living your soul, not your role. What is your soul calling for you to do? Your soul is calling for you to address your addictions. Understand that people okay. You don't have to live there. You don't have to live all up in the, oh my God, it's so disappointing. Okay, and what we going to do? We going to sit here and cry about it all day? What are we going to do? We're going to get up, dust off, and start to do something different with ourselves now. We're not going to be doing the same shit anymore. Remember, we transcended. We leveled up. Laugh at your demons. Laugh at the things that bothers you sometimes. Yeah, forgive and forget. Laugh at them and say, you know, it was sent to break me. It was sent to cause me to go back to where I just left, but under no circumstances am I going back to that shit. Do things in moderation. So I feel that the person that I'm talking to, they have an obsessive compulsive disorder. By the way, I'm not a doctor, so please, God, no, don't sue me. But we all can read, correct? So I feel like this is obsessive compulsive. They get an idea in their head and they can't seem to put it down for a second. So sometimes, just for a second, it doesn't mean that you're walking away from it. You just need a break. You know, everything you do, you need to be very aware of, right? Strengthen your gifts. Yeah. It's time for you to strengthen your gifts. Being it spiritual gift, physical gift, mental gift. Okay, strengthen your gift. By the way, as a FYI reminder, you are a gift. If no one told you today, you are a gift. You are a gift every day that you wake up. Every day that your eyes open up and you take that deep breath and you put your feet on the floor. You get up to sashay to the kitchen or wherever you got to go when you wake up, bathroom. I want you to remember, you are the gift of the day. And I feel like if you walk around with that strength, that you know, you will gain that strength. You will gain the strength because it's almost like, I do, a lot of people say let go of the ego, but the ego is there for a reason. Imagine if you had no ego to boost yourself up. I'm gonna let go of the ego. And you'll be walking around like, oh my God, I fucking suck. And you know, you don't. So sometimes you need to be like, remember who the fuck you are. Go for your dreams. Yeah, remember who you are. Go for your dreams. Strengthen your gifts. Go for your dreams. Strengthen your gifts and go for your dreams. Start living your soul and not your role. Start doing something different. Stop living in the box that they've been putting you in. It's time for you to step out of the box. Don't you think? Stop living in the box that you put yourself in. Sometimes we put our own damn self in the box. And that's the message. Okay? So they want you to go for your dreams. Forgive and forget. Don't hold on to that all day long. Don't all for the rest of your life. Okay? Forgive and forget. Accept disappointments gracefully. Forgive and forget. That's how you're going to gracefully accept the situation. Okay? That's how you're going to say, you know, you did what you did. Touche. But now I'm going to make the necessary sacrifices. And the first sacrifice that I'm going to do is say no. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Next thing I'm going to do something different. I'm going to address my addictions. I'm going to start doing things in moderation for myself by strengthening my gifts and living my soul, not my role. I'm going to go after my dreams for once. You know what? At the end of the day, because I forgive, I'm going to laugh at them demons. Like, dang. And after I'm finished laughing and I'm going for my dreams, I'm not going to forget to rest and retreat. Take my time on my way up this ladder. Okay? Last but not least, so now this is the Everyday Witch Oracle. I know I had a friend of mine ask what oracle deck I was using. And first I split the deck and it says plant your seeds and meditate to dig deeper. So planting your seeds and meditate to dig deeper. Some of y'all want to know. I'm feeling like some of you guys want to know what else, what more do we have? What more is left out here for us? They want you to plant your seeds of intention. And that, like, once you start to meditate, I strongly feel that it's just going to click. And we're always going to be healing. A lot of us have gone through some major traumas in our lives, and not just in our lives, but just this year. So it's time to plant your seeds of intention, your manifestations. Know where you want to go and know what you're doing. Don't be deterred. Live your soul, not your role. Don't let the naysayers stop you. Don't let the naysayers stop you. And a lot of times, if I have a naysayer in my circle, they're no longer around. I definitely get rid of them. Okay? Thank you so much. So now we're coming down to the last read. And if you're following me, I'm also on TikTok, Facebook. I'm here on Instagram. Google me if you need to. I have plenty of reviews, and I have a lot of people that will vouch for my gifts and spirit talking through me. I at times when I give these readings, I'm also as shocked as everyone else, because a lot of times there would be no way I would know the things that I know about that particular person. So as we leave this reading, all right, prayers and wishes. So we were talking about how our wishes have came true. So I strongly feel that our wishes, our dreams are coming true. You might have dragonflies as part of, and doves. Oh, wow. So definitely, and this segment is always for the love of a dove. So prayers for and wishes coming through, dove. Meditation for peace and serenity. So because we have to practice patience, we've been praying and wishing so hard. Now we just have to meditate. You meditate and just calm down and know that it's here. It's here. We need to start lighting, doing some magic here. Again, definitely plant the seeds. Definitely plant the seeds. So I feel that Spirit is saying that the seeds that you have already planted are coming forth. You need to be a little bit patient in the time that you're patient and you're meditating, you're being patient. They want you to practice your air magic, do your saging, do your incense, do your breath work, because that's also air, and your earth magic. So these two they're gonna go in well. Okay. Also, you might want to this is for the witches. You might or the oracle beings or whatever. You might want to start not only doing your manifestation, but doing some spell work towards your manifestations. Gratitude and thanks. And also, as soon as you start doing your meditations and you start doing your spells, when you're done doing your spell, give joy. Give gratitude, because it's already happened. It's here. The time is now, dear. The time is now, and it's time for you to be very happy with what is coming and what is already here. Okay? It's been a long struggle during this during this retrograde, and now it's over. Thank God. They definitely, these two cards came up again. So whoever you are, they want you to meditate, to dig deeper. It's time. There is something that you're missing. These same cards came up again. So there's something that you're missing in this process here. And I feel what is missing is that magic. Is that time for you to put your foot in it. Okay? Because they're coming through. Coming true. Coming through, coming true. All right? You need to cleanse your body and your mind. I think the stress of thinking about how hard you want it and how bad you want it, you've stressed yourself out. So that's why they keep saying doing your meditation. Also, they go a little deeper. Instead of just being surface, go a little deeper. There's still a little bit, something you did not. So they want you to, I feel that what you missed was the actual release. The releasing. You cannot take this energy with you. You have ascended. You are awake. You're not awakening. You're awake. You cannot take that energy with where you're going, where your prayers and wishes have been answered. You can't. You can't. We have gratitude. Come on. It's already here. So I feel that what was missing is the fact that you need to let go of those past pains, past hurts. This plant your seeds is fertilizing the seeds that you already planted. So some of us already started on our spiritual journey. Make the move. Started on our spiritual journey, and we feel stuck. And it's time to make the move. It's time to fertilize what we have planted. It's time to get in there. Okay, get in there. Thank you. I have another one of my doves are coming in here soon, so we're gonna be trying to hold on for her to come in so she can catch her reading. The next one is Affirmations of Acceptance. So we can really do some. Some of us forgot about our spiritual journey. You forgot about your spiritual journey. Got so wrapped up on the spelling and the you forgot the root, right? The root. Meditation, breath work, air magic, incense, earth magic, touch the ground, put your feet in the ground, manifestation, affirmations, and know gratitude. Know that. Because where you going, boo? Oh, crows might be something that you're seeing. I also see you might have a puppy or a dog of sort. Dog or a cat. Have faith. I heard. Have faith in your manifestations. Have faith in your manifestations. Okay? think that was the reading. Spirit is not letting another one out. And that was it. That was that was it. Change in progress. So yes, the way they said one more on the bottom, change in progress. So you're making the move. This is progress. You're accepting the change. It's time to let go. It's time to let go of that old you. It's time to embrace, step into your future, step into your prosperity, step into your abundance. Don't forget to give your gratitude. Gratitude goes a long way. Thank the universe, thank your source, thank your spirit team. Don't forget to say thank you. Thank yourself. Working so much lately. Yes. You know, it's the working. Sometimes it can really be grueling. And some of us use working as a way to deal with pain. Busting ass, and hopefully you'll forget the pain. But when you get home, you sit on the side of your bed and you cry. Because it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad, but it's time to let go of that pain now. You can't take it with you. Because remember, you have happiness and abundance coming. So you definitely cannot take that with you. You definitely cannot. You don't want your past pains to screw up your future happiness now. That'd be kind of like, what are you doing? Ancestors be like, we really, you did went through all that to still be crying over spilled milk? It's spilled. But now you have a river in front of you. A full-on river that has all the things that you've ever wanted coming. That's already here for you. Well, you went from not working to working all the time and got caught up in the humdrum. I mean, enjoy the working, you know, it making you busy, but don't forget that there's another plan. There's another plan. You have another plan. There was a plan right before you started working. I believe you and I spoke about your plan. Maybe that's why you're here, so I can remind you. Don't fucking forget it. We spoke about it. What your plan was. It was for you to get back to something that your mother said. Passed on to me and told me to tell you. What you needed to get back to. So don't get too caught up in that work because she told you to do something. You need to get on it. Remember who you are. Remember where you're going. You reminded every day. Do those chimes still go off for you? The chimes. So remember when we did the reading and your mom came in to visit, she kept on ringing the chimes over your head. Is she still ringing the chimes over your head? Because I was like, there she goes right there. He was like, what? And I was like, that's the only one. He was like, that's the only one that's ringing. I said, that's her. She's ringing the chimes for you. She's trying to tell you she's right there. As much as you miss her, she miss you. She's trying to tell you, I'm right here. Look up. Every morning, she's still ringing the chimes. Yeah, as she should. She said, good morning, baby. Good morning, baby boy. I'll never forget that. She calls you baby boy. All right, let's see what the cosmic has. And I'm probably going to head off. Woo. Unconditional love. And we were talking about how your mom and everything, right? We were talking about your mom, right? Unconditional love. She is there. She is there. The universe, this is also a collective message. So, unconditional love. You might be seeing 333s, 444s. Okay. The universe, source, all seeing and all knowing, is sending you unconditional love. They want you to work more on your chakras. Chakra balancing. You might have heart chakra very open right at this point. It's coming straight from source. So don't feel bad about it. It's coming straight from source. It's coming. It's like you need to start using your voice more. Some of us have been silenced through pain. So start balancing out your chakras, because this love energy, most of your energy is literally in your heart chakra. All right. Again, they hit the patience, unconditional love. As we think we're waiting for it. Patience. This is limitless in abundance. The unconditional love that I feel this is it's coming in like the unconditional love that you've been waiting and praying for and been wanting so badly is here. You have to give it time to manifest. And time is limitless. So as you're thinking that you're waiting, it's already here. You might be seeing 5s, 2s, 7s might be your numbers. All right. They want you to let go. That's what I said. Let go of that shit. Let go of the terrain. Let go of all that pain. Let go. Step into your full power at this point. Integrity. You're led with integrity. Led with it. You are led with it. This is your cosmic reading. This is what the universe is saying. Your third eye is open. Your third eye is open. This is the integrity. It also refers right back to your heart chakra. I'm feeling a sign of infinite love, infinite love and unconditional love. This is a older time of who you were. This past life, past lives, past souls, they're all coming through this heart chakra. Limitless. It's abundance. Okay, but they need you to let go and really step into your power now. Definitely step into your power. Limitless. Show your gratitude. Again, they're saying move forward. Yes, I said it. Gratitude. Show your gratitude. Move forward. Let go. Have integrity. Be patient. Be patient. Breathe. This unconditional love that you have for yourself is limitless and abundant. It's coming from within. As above, so below. As within, so is out, right? So whatever you have in here is coming out. They need you to believe. Believe it. Don't doubt it. Crown it. Believe it. Okay? One more. Thank you so much. Show your gratitude. Yes. I am feeling this right now. Show your gratitude. Free spirit. They said, and free your mind and the rest will follow. I heard that. Free spirit. Believe, show gratitude, have integrity as you move forward. Know that the love that you have from inside does not need to be blocked at all. It is protected. You have an amulet over your heart. So as much as you're walking around with this unconditional love for everyone in the universe, just know that your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spirit team, your spirit animal is protecting. There's a protection over that heart chakra. So you do not have to be like, oh, I don't want to share my heart chakra because it's too strong. You don't have to be that way because it's protected. They want you to let go and move forward. Yeah. Let go and move forward. Show gratitude on your way up. Have patience during this time. Because what is coming in for you, my dear, is limitless. It's going to free your spirit. And all they want you to do today is believe. And just looking at that, it might just be a whole bunch of colors to y'all, but I just saw a phoenix rising. I just saw a Phoenix rising. 4 might be your number. 1s, 3s, 2s, 5s, 4s again, 9s, 111, 777s. These might be your numbers for this reading. Okay? Wow. So you wear your mom's necklace every day? Yeah. And she's guiding you here. She's guiding you and telling you what to read. What to read. Oh, so there's something you need to read. Wait a minute. You want me to read something? He needs to read something. Something that he needs to read, his mom says, right? His mom, something. Your mom's book. Your mom has a book. I heard sitting by the refrigerator. Christopher, I heard you have a book sitting by the refrigerator. Is it Christopher that has this book? Okay, Christopher has this book. Phoenix. You said stop your Phoenix tattoos you're getting of her. Oh, wow. But there's a book by your refrigerator. She said, is it by the refrigerator? It's by the refrigerator. They said to read it. You really want him to do this. That book. Get the book, Christopher. Get the book. She wants you to read it. Okay, that's the message. Is that the message? Thank you. So yes, she wants you to get the book by the refrigerator. Is it? I heard by the refrigerator on the floor. She said by the refrigerator on the floor. I don't know if you... Is it the book that's in storage? Yeah, she wants you to go get that book because you're supposed to read it. Because she was showing me, it's almost like a deep freeze. Something like a deep freeze. You know what she's referring to. She instantly showed me a deep freeze, like it was something sitting next to on the floor. She said, you need to read the book that's in that box. I have a feeling it goes with your work. Something to do with your work. The one we spoke about for your private reading. She said something about the book on the floor that's in reference to your work that we talked about. So you said that you have a phoenix. You told me to stop because you're getting a phoenix tattoo for her, and you put her stuff. You put it in storage. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, but since you are the only one here, I feel this message is for you. Oh wow! So she just came right through, and I feel that's why you're so connected to me, because I definitely pick up on your messages like instantly. It's crazy. It's her mother's book that I gave her years ago that she wrote in. There's something again. Get the book. I just got chills. Get the book. There's something in the book for you in there. Okay. Let me know how it goes, because it always feels good to know. It always feels good to be like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Lamar, you came in. This is the last one. Sacred Rebel. So this is a collective message. It is free for your collective messages. If you would like a private reading, you can find me at www.blisscreations.net, and you can schedule your readings there. If you'd like to check out my reviews, I'm at www.blisscreations.com. The link is in the bio. Also, I do give oracle readings, and you can check out my store. I got 28 minutes remaining, so we're going to go relax the hold of the dark and be 21 seconds and be at cause. So it's time for you to relax and enjoy your life. enjoy what Spirit has been giving you. And I'll see you guys on Facebook, I think. I might be getting ready to go there. You guys have a wonderful evening. Bye.